I think the key is to provide very specific, very customized reasons why the company should choose Switzerland.
So Philippe, as you are a consultant and board member for several foreign companies in Switzerland, can you talk us through a course that's being launched in the University of Geneva, which is Attract and Retain Foreign Companies in Switzerland?
You know, to be able to attract foreign companies, I believe, is very important for a country. And this, to some extent, can be learned. And this is, in my view, not only the job, the role of the state-owned economic development agency to attract foreign companies. It is also the role of every private companies. And this is the purpose of this course.
So can you talk us through what kind of private companies you're referring to?
I'm referring to any private company dealing with foreign companies, law office, management consultants, tax specialists, headhunters, relocation companies, and so on.
So can you talk us through what kind of benefits these companies would receive if they were more successful in attracting foreign companies?
Let's take a real example. Let's suppose there is an American medical technology, medtech company, and this company is considering several countries in Europe to have a European headquarters: Netherlands, Ireland, and Switzerland. And this medtech American company may contact a Swiss law firm to ask very precise questions about the Swiss some Swiss legal aspects. And if this Swiss law firm can provide on its own initiative 10 very good reasons why this US medtech company has to choose Switzerland for its European headquarters, there is a good chance that this US medtech firm choose Switzerland, and for the law firm, this will mean a long-term client.
And how do you attract these foreign companies? What do you learn in this executive course?
I think the key is to provide very specific, very customized reasons why the company should choose Switzerland, taking into account the investor, his personality, his company, his country of origin, and so on. And basically, the reason why a company should invest in Switzerland can be divided in 4 categories. The first category are, I would say, general reasons, like, for instance, the flexibility in the labor law. Of course, we have to be much more precise. Second category means reason related to the industry, related to the medtech industry, to the biotech industry, to the finance industry, and so on. The third type of reason are related to the function. Is it a European headquarters, procurement office, international sales, intellectual property hub? Is it a procurement office, and so on? And then the fourth type of reason relate to other topics, like Swissness, the Made in Switzerland designation, and so on and so on.
So you've talked about the 4 reasons for investing in Switzerland, but are there any weaknesses with Switzerland?
You know, I think that every country has strengths and weaknesses, including Switzerland. On this course, we also discuss the strengths and weaknesses of Switzerland, and we see how to mitigate the weaknesses, but we also go over the strengths and weaknesses of the major competitors of Switzerland: Ireland, Netherlands, Singapore, maybe UK, and so on.
And we've talked about attracting foreign companies to Switzerland, but this course is also about attaining foreign companies in Switzerland.
Yes, I know that many cities in Switzerland, having a lot of foreign companies in their territory, are very interested about this topic of how to retain foreign companies in Switzerland.
And this course is at the University of Geneva. So can you talk us through the framework that's used for this course?
So basically, it is within the framework of a new association called OVSM, Observatory of the Value of Management and Strategy. It's an association where business people, academicians, and students are involved. And it is chaired by a well-known businessman in Switzerland called Mr. Toledo. And the scientific advisor is Professor Bergada from the University of Geneva.
So Philippe, you've talked about the benefits of this course. Can you talk us through the practical information of this course? When does it start?
So the first session will be on October 7 and 8, 2 full days. We will have small group because we want to have maximum interactivity. And then more information can be found on the website of OVCM. It is ovsm.unige.ch.
Fantastic. Well, Philippe, thank you so much for coming in today and sharing your insights.
Thank you very much.
That's all from myself and Philippe, but if you did like this interview, do like and comment on dukascopy.tv.